Hey guys, welcome to day 16 of the 30-day yoga challenge. Today's challenge is called Dulce, D-U-L-C-E, or Dulce, one of those three. I'm sure she'll say it as soon as we start it, but mm, I'm sick right now, but I'm just gonna be pushing through it. So sorry if I don't seem energetic. Um, Today's quote is, "Growth is painful, change is painful, but nothing is as painful as staying stuck somewhere you don't belong." It didn't say who that quote was from, but without any further ado, let's get started.
He's always been your little tough guy. Fifth grade, that smelly soccer jersey. You washed it every. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dedicate Your 30-Day Yoga Journey. It's day 16, week 16, or your Dulce practice. So hop into something extra comfy today, and let's get started. Okie doke. Welcome, my friends. Let's begin. Seated. And today's practice is going to start out with a little massage. Yay! So first, we'll take two fingers, any two fingers, and you're just going to bring them to the temples here. And with soft, sweet touch, you're just going to slowly start to sit up nice and tall, jumping right in. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, relax your shoulders and begin to massage the temples one way, very gently. I would like to acknowledge that it's not always easy to show up on the mat and to take out the time and to make it happen. So hopefully today's sweet practice will give you a little boost, a little love, just the perfect hug as you continue with your commitment and stay dedicated to your practice. Reverse the direction that you've been moving in, nice and easy. And just nice and easy, continue to gently deepen your breath. All right, and then take a deep breath in. And we'll move the fingers down just to the jaw. And start moving one way and then the other. Great, then you'll take your fingers, you're just going to gently tug on the ears just a bit. Continuing to gently deepen the breath. Sound effects always welcome. When I do live classes or practice with my friends, I love to say that, sound effects are really advanced yoga. When you finally just let yourself be free. Okay, and now one hand, any hand, to opposite shoulder. And you're just going to lovingly and sweetly give a little massage to the neck, the side of the neck, and to the top of the shoulder, your trapezius. And then play a little piano. Play a little piano here. What should we play today? With the kids, but we're all big kids, right? We pick a little song to play on the piano, like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So you could do this too. You could pick like Philip Glass or another composer and play a little ditty. Okay. Let's switch to the other side lovingly. And obviously it feels good to practice a little self-love. And hopefully it's helpful to have somebody just guide you to do that. But you can also use this time to just check in with your mental state, your mental health, using your breath to just land in this moment and go, you know what? Even though it's a busy day or a busy night, I know this time is valuable and I can't really take care of others or serve the world if I don't take care of myself. So just remembering why we're here, to be sweet to yourself so that you can be sweet and useful. Okay. Now, fingertips are going to come to the shoulders. We're going to loop the shoulders forward, up, and back by bringing the elbows to kiss, and then reach it all the way up. Start to get a lot of space in the side body and the torso, and then take it all the way back. Now, with the breath, inhale forward, up, exhale back, and down. Inhale forward, and up, exhale back, and down. One more time, inhale forward, and up, exhale back and down, and release the fingertips to kiss the earth. Mwah. Inhale, send the fingertips halfway. Exhale, hands to heart. Chin to chest, inhale. Reach for the sky. Big breath, big stretch. Exhale, float down. Beautiful. From here, we're going to take the hands to the ankles, and you're going to uncross the feet, bring the soles of the feet together. And as always, if you need to lift the hips up here so that you're not collapsed here in your low back and your sacrum, do it. Sit up nice and tall. And we come into cobbler's pose here, or Baddha Konasana, imagining the tops of the thighs melting down to the earth here. So get really heavy in your quads. And then when you're ready, yep, you guessed it. You're going to take your hands to your feet and you're going to practice the ultimate act, in my opinion, of self-love, which is massaging your own feet. And if this is silly to you, just lean in. And if this is vulnerable to you, I got you. I got your back. And everyone, try not to avoid this moment, but really look down at your feet once you know what you're doing. And do it with love. So get your thumbs right into the arches of the feet. Maybe you move on to the toes. And if you're like, I don't know, I kind of just want to get sculpted arms, just, I promise you, you're going to get sculpted arms too, and a strong core, but this is important. This is also important. What's up, Benji? So here we're telling the brain and the psyche that although it's tempting to think, oh, you know, we need other people to metaphorically rub our feet or take care of us, we also have the ability and through practice, the power to strengthen this relationship with ourselves where we can kind of do these things for ourselves as well. Take care of yourself. Okay, very good. From here, we're going to grab the ankles, inhale, loop the shoulders again, forward, up and back. Lift the chest, take a deep breath in, sweet sip of air in through the nose. And exhale, blow it out through the mouth as if you were blowing out a birthday candle. Make a wish. It's your sweet 16. All right, then you're going to inhale in here, exhale, lead with your heart, come forward, bend the elbows left to right. Then from here, you can keep the hands on the ankles, or if it feels better, you might wrap the hands around the toes and come forward all the way. Lean, 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 opening through the hips, and then you can keep a nice long neck here if it feels awesome and you want the stretch. Draw your chin to your chest and begin to round forward. Play with it and keep coming back to the sound of your breath. All right, dig into the sits bones. Quads get really heavy. Tuck the chin if inner bow and start to roll it up. And that's where we're all meet. Let's have a little fun. So from here, we're going to connect to our core by very gently bringing the hands to the backs of the thighs. You're going to lean back. The knees are going to come in just a bit here, not glued in, but just in line with the hip points. And then you're going to begin to just play, lift your toes up. Now check it out. Light up that connection. Navel draws in and up. We're not collapsing here, but we're lifting up through the armpit chest. And then you're going to take the fingertips. We're going to go through the hole, and we're going to bring them underneath the calf, and then the palms are going to go up towards the sky here. Okay? So a little bit of playfulness required. If you keep toppling over, you're not alone. Breathe deep. And then if you want, you can take a little lotus mudra here by bringing the thumb and the pinky together. Awesome. Take one more breath here. Just a little bit of fun. Awesome. Then slow and with control, we'll release the arms, release the legs, and come all the way to the back. Awesome. When you get here, we'll take a second to just get situated on the mat. Take a deep breath in, a long breath out. Great. Then slowly lift the knees up. We're going into some hip bridges here. So you'll walk the heels up towards the sits bones. Ground through all four corners of the feet. Imagine you're squeezing an imaginary block. That's a little redundant. Imagine you're squeezing an imaginary block. Let's roll with it. Imagine you're squeezing an imaginary block between your inner thighs. Hands come to the earth. And then you're just going to literally press into your head. Lift your chest up. Draw your shoulder blades underneath you. Okay. Nice and slow here. Inhale in. Exhale, lifting from the tail first. And then sending the shins forward. Begin to slowly lift the hips up high. Walk your shoulders underneath you. You can grab the outer edge of your mat here. Again, still squeezing that imaginary block between the inner thighs. Breathing deep. Shins forward. And then slowly releasing, nice and slow. One vertebra at a time, hitting the mat, kissing the mat. Take a deep breath in. Empty it out. Round two, here we go. Inhale, slowly lifting up. Take your time. Nice and easy. So therapeutic, but you have to bring the breath. Shins forward. You can imagine your sits bones reaching towards the backs of the knees here. Inner thighs coming together here. Glutes are engaged, but not clenched. Strengthening through the glutes. You're here for one more cycle of breath. And then slowly begin to make your way down nice and slow, rolling through the spine. Try to find a soft and sweet landing. Then take a cycle of breath here, in and out. And once more, seeing how articulate you can be with the spine here as we begin to make our way up. Final round. And this time, perhaps interlacing the fingertips behind the tail. Shins forward. Breathing into your belly. You can really make your belly big, that big balloon breath here. Lifting the chest to the chin, chin to the sky. Then if you want a little added challenge here, you'll hold onto your midline. You have everything you need. You can inhale in, exhale, release, palms to earth, and maybe lifting one heel up and then the other. And if you feel like having more here, you might engage your core and lift one leg all the way up, kicking foot to sky, and then lowering with control. Same thing on the other side. And you'll know if it's right in your body or not. Wherever wherever you are, use an exhale to slowly release and make your way all the way to the earth. And then we'll repeat the cobbler's pose by bringing the soles of the feet together, allowing the knees to go nice and wide. Hands are going to come to the belly here, for the rib cage. Reclined Baddha Konasana, Supta Baddha Konasana. And here you just take 3 active breaths, allowing gravity to do the work. Breathing deep. Close your eyes if you like. And maybe you showed up to class today kind of wanting more fire, and can you just trust that this sweet session perhaps could be what you need instead? Staying open, again, allowing the nutrients of your practice, the benefits, the transformation to reveal itself, rather than putting too much strain on having certain expectations or goals. And if you're like, what? Just trust it'll resonate later, maybe. Okay, so the mantra here is allow, release, and let go. Particularly for those who are practicing this as it's coming out live at the top of the year. But perhaps every month out of the year, it's good to take these moments to be sweet with ourselves. Sometimes the sweat is not necessarily what we need. And it's good to have a practice in which we're training ourselves to really listen to what our needs are in the moment and not necessarily what we think we need. And I'm speaking from experience, guys. Sometimes it's good to sleep in, right? From here, we'll bring the fingertips to the outer edges of the legs. Gently close the knees. Awesome, and you're going to extend the legs out long. And we're going to end with a yummy, yummy, awesome, sweet, passive stretch. So take your legs out long. And you're going to walk your heels towards the bottom left corner of your mat. Cool. And then inhale, reach your arms up and overhead, full body stretch. And then you're going to head and shoulder. No, not the shampoo. But you're going to head and shoulder your way towards the top left corner of your mat. Then when you get here, grab your right wrist with your left hand and bring it all the way up and over. You're creating a little crescent moon with the right side of your body. Should feel really good, particularly after all the awesome work you've been doing, all the great exploration on your mat. The final little invitation here is to cross your right ankle over your left. Just again, exaggerating the shape in the right side body. And then you can soften your gaze here or close your eyes and breathe, breathe, breathe. Try to relax. Listen to that ocean breath. Just getting a little uncrumpled. You know, we spend a lot of time a bit collapsed in the torso, so using these next few breaths to really enjoy the space, the stretch, the love. And start with the arms. You'll release the arms first, walk the head back to center, and then slowly with the legs unraveling. And we'll walk the heels now towards the bottom right corner of the mat. Send the fingertips up. Feel that awesome stretch here first, just as you reach all the way back. And then you can head and shoulder shimmy your way towards the top right corner of your mat. And then we'll grab the left wrist, just exaggerating the shape, opening, opening, opening. And then here we go. option to cross the left ankle over the right. Smell your right armpit, soften your face. Breathe love in and out. Should feel really good here. If you feel a pinch at all, you'll just come out a little bit wherever you are. Just take an inch back off just a bit. Beautiful. Take one more breath here. Just relax and enjoy. And the arms will release first, and the head and the shoulders and the heart. And then we'll uncross, unravel the legs. Inhale, send the fingertips all the way up. And exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself one last beautiful, sweet, loving hug gesture. You can peel your nose up towards your knee. You can give yourself a little Eskimo kiss. Take one more breath. And then as you breathe out, send the legs out. Send your arms gently to rest wherever feels good, whether it's on the rib cage, the belly, or perhaps gently at your sides. And we'll inhale in and exhale to relax everything. Quiet moment here as you find stillness. See if you can give yourself permission here to do absolutely nothing, just for like 30 seconds. Here we go. Relaxing the weight of the body completely and fully into the mat. Sweet surrender. All right, so sometimes it's not only about what we do, but in my opinion, it's a little bit about how we do it. So it's not what we do always, but how we do it. So I invite you to slowly bring some movement back to your body and consider that. How you wiggle the fingers, how you wiggle the toes. Are you more in the habit of being hard on yourself? Or can you get more in the habit? Find practices that help you, guide you to be more in the habit of being sweet with yourself. Even when you mess up. You're human. Okay. Because it's the sweet practice, let's come into a fetal position. Hey, buddy. Just taking a moment here to rest your heart. And maybe make a little commitment that you'll continue to be sweet to yourself as you get up off the mat and head on into the rest of your day or your evening. Cool. Then use your hands to press all the way up. Come into a nice, comfortable seat of your choice. We'll bring the hands together ever so sweetly at the heart. And again, remember, sometimes it's not what we do, but how we do it. How we move matters. And the way you treat yourself inevitably is going to influence or even dictate the way you treat others. So be kind. Love you guys so much. Inhale, lift the sternum to the thumb. Take one more final breath. Just notice how you feel. And we'll close it by bowing to ourselves and to one another. I'll see you tomorrow for day 17. Nice work, everyone. Namaste.
Alexa, what happened today in history? Today in history.
On April 5, 1955, Winston Churchill resigned as Prime Minister of Britain due to ill health, remaining in Parliament until 1964.
Cool. Alexa, tell me a joke.
Where does a T-Rex go to get his groceries? The dino store.
Anyway, I appreciate y'all for watching. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for joining me for day 16.